Okay, and this is step number 2 in this tutorial. We're actually going to be creating the ramp that's going to be going down beneath the surface here. So we're going to want to actually go ahead and select the faces that will make up the large doorway we have here. We'll do that by going into face selection mode, making sure that our tunnel entrance here is selected. And we will select the two faces that make up the front of it there, and we'll just strike the delete key and that'll delete those. And we're also going to want to delete all of the faces that make up the bottom of our tunnel here. So we're going to want to make sure ignore back facing is turned on, and we're just going to go through while holding the control key and select all the faces that make up our box here on the bottom. And once we're sure that we've only selected those faces and no faces on the top, we'll just go ahead and hit the delete key. It's asking us if we want to delete the isolated verticals. Of course we do. So we'll go ahead and click yes, and now we don't have a base of our box here. We'll be creating the ramp right now. So we are going to go into edge selection mode. We're going to turn the perspective port onto wireframe by hitting the F3 key. So now we're in wireframe view. And we're going to want to select the edges that make up the inner part of our doorway here. So now we have those three edges selected. We're going to want to drag these downward. So we're going to hit and hold the shift key and we'll drag it. And release the shift key and we'll pull it out. If you don't hold down the shift key, it's actually going to take those actual faces there, or those borders there, those edges, and it's going to be pulling it straight down, and that's not at all what we wanted. We actually wanted to create some new edges. So in this case it actually created the ceiling and walls for us. We don't have a floor here, so it didn't create the floor, but that's okay. We can actually go into polygon selection mode and go to edit geometry and click create, and now we'll just create the floor by attaching in here. There, now our floor has been created. So if we go out of wireframe mode and go out of selection mode and pull it up, you can see that our floor has been created. We have the walls and we have the ceiling. And you'll notice that we have smoothing turned on right now, which is giving us an undesirable effect. Smoothing is great for when you want to create hills, things that are soft. This is actually going to be a metal tunnel, so we want this to be nice and harsh. So we're going to go to polygon selection mode and make sure ignore back facing is turned off. Select all of the faces that make up our tunnel here, and under surface properties we're going to give them all a material ID of 1, and we're going to clear all smoothing groups. And now you'll notice that the tunnel has some very nice sharp edges, which is exactly what we were looking for. So at this point we're going to save this file again, and we will then create the underground bunker in the next step in the tutorial.